Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to TrendSpot. Today we're looking at 6 parents who took Fortnite way too far. Fortnite is incredibly popular, but some people just can't stand it. You won't believe what some of the parents do in this video, so be sure to stick around until the end to not miss anything. And one last thing, use code TREND in the Fortnite item shop to instantly receive a free cookie. But now, let's hop right into it. Starting off on the list, we have some parents on the news who have a big problem with Fortnite. With any game as big as Fortnite, it becomes an issue for certain people. Some kids just can't stop playing, and parents can be very frustrated. But this news channel describes Fortnite in a very odd way. They add in some pretty intense sound effects, and they even add a scream sound. It just makes Fortnite look extremely dramatic. It's actually really funny to watch, and I don't understand why they did this. Like, they aren't really benefiting from making the game look bad. But anyways, let's roll the clip.
Now the latest video game craze is Fortnite. It's free, addictive, violent, and kids love it. Should you be worried?
It's currently one of the most popular video games in the world, with 46 million players worldwide.
Some of my friends actually can't get games like these.
Why is that?
Their parents just think it's not very good.
Fortnite is a cartoon, Hunger Games style battle with a deadly serious premise. Players are placed on an island armed with weapons. The aim of the game, to be the last one standing.
At the moment, he just cannot wait to get back into his room and play Fortnite.
So why are kids as young as 9 playing the violent game?
Parents should absolutely be paying attention to the rating system.
Tonight, a warning from the experts.
There are many risks involved in playing violent video games.
Look, you're dead.
Ryan is 11 years old. His brother Dylan is 9. They're in the middle of a game of Fortnite.
Dusty shoulders.
It's a strategic thinking game.
What he said.
After the break on A Current Affair, the kids who can't take their eyes off their screens, their concerned parents, and advice from the experts.
Just because it has those sort of colourful graphics and that cartoonish style doesn't mean that it's okay for your kids.
They can actually show higher rates of aggression themselves.
Dr. Philip Tam is a child and adolescent psychiatrist who specialises in gaming. He says adolescents with conditions like ADHD, anxiety or depression are most vulnerable.
Ryan, get the loot chest.
Another big problem is playing to excess of their real-world activities. So there's a detriment in their schooling, in their healthy sleeping pattern, and in the general things of healthy family time.
Around 3 to 4 hours on
3 to
a
4,
Sunday morning.
maybe sometimes 2. That's an axe, dum-dum.
Like many of their schoolmates, Ryan and Dylan could play the game for hours at a time.
Next up on the list, we have a clip from a news show. So here, these 2 parents go on the news to talk about the bad things about Fortnite. They actually bring up a few good points, but definitely take it too far, and they describe it as a terrible and addicting game. Supposedly, one of them is an expert on video games, although neither of them know too much about Fortnite. They just really make the game seem more dramatic and worse than it actually is. I don't really understand why they're doing this, but now let's check it out.
This is your wake-up call. The game looks like a cartoon, but it is a true shoot 'em up, kill 'em all type of game, and it is bordering on obsession for kids in my house and worldwide. So my son's 15. I hate to call him out, but it seems like all of his friends are playing.
Yes.
They talk about it all the time. I would say just in the last few months, it seems like it's just kind of almost taking over.
It's just been building momentum. Now, one of the advantages is you can play it across multiple platforms, which is really smart, right?
Yes.
And they have their mobile version at this point. And so you can play with any of your friends no matter what kind of device that they have.
Are there any benefits to it?
Right, it is cooperative play. So you can play in these party groups and you can help each other. If somebody gets shot, you can apparently protect them. I don't know all the details. I'm sorry, I'm a parent. I don't think I can. Before my youngest son began playing, he didn't know what anybody was talking about. And so it, you know, as he describes it, it's our world. At this point.
Oh, Lordy me. Well, and the thing that freaked me out is that some of the characters look like cartoons, that look like cartoon characters. So there's one, a pink rabbit that I saw from behind. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I went down and saw him playing the game. The rabbit turns around and it's like a Halloween scary kind of mask. I was like, ah!
Well, because this game has built in things that make it obsessive, that makes you want to do it again, parents are going to, I haven't met a single person who hasn't had a problem with getting their kid off the device.
Okay,
so
good.
it's one
Only because then it makes me feel better.
Right, so it's one of those video games that are keeping kids attached online. While they may be playing with their friends, they're still not interacting. So then that kicks in all the things I've talked about on this show before about the problem with kids just playing video games and not getting outside, the effect on their eyes, all those other effects really kick in.
And their brains.
Next up on the list, we have a clip where CourageJD is playing Fortnite with a fan and then things go downhill. So it's probably every kid's dream to play with their favorite streamer, but in this particular situation, things went really wrong. While they're playing, the kid's mom walks into the room and asks who Courage is. She doesn't understand that he's a big streamer and instead she thinks CourageJD is a creepy guy that just wants to talk to her son. The whole situation was a big misunderstanding, but it turns out to be a really funny clip. Now let's go ahead and take a look.
Let's get this win, boys.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
24.
He's 17. Risky.
Yo, his mom, I think his mom's heated, dog.
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
We're going risky reels, boys.
Dominic, your friend here, I think his mom thinks I'm some sort of creeper or something.
What?
Uh-oh.
You want to talk to him?
Oh yeah, talk to him.
Alright, my mom wants to talk to you.
Wait, is she getting on the mic?
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Just gaming some Fortnite.
Okay, and do you usually play with boys this age? Do you know how old they are?
Oh, hey, listen, they watch my videos. I joined in to surprise them, and then next thing you know, and then now we're here playing.
And do you usually surprise boys this age?
Oh, hey, he can leave if you think if you don't understand, what the scenario is.
Well, my son is very happy that you are playing with him, but I'd like to know if you do this often.
So yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I make YouTube videos, and he's a fan of mine.
Okay.
You can go look at my videos.
Okay, and how much longer are you guys going?
Also, make sure to subscribe.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
How much longer are you guys going to play?
Like another round or two.
Yeah, his friend Dominic here just invited him because Dominic watches me too, so I joined up to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's very nice of you. And Milo's allowed to play one game.
Perfect.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That is 100% accuracy that got.
What a nice lady.
Okay. Yeah, good mom.
Next up on the list, we have a video from the news where a kid says his account was stolen and he got scammed. This kid gave out his email and password to someone else, and then the other person changed the password. It's a very simple but a sad situation. They went on the news to warn others of the Fortnite scams, which was a really great thing to do, but this definitely left many parents worried and concerned about Fortnite, and more importantly, the community that plays Fortnite. Now, I have this clip of the scammer story being explained on the news, so let's check it out.
Now, with a parenting alert about those online games, one family discovering that scammers used Fortnite to trick their teenager into revealing personal login information. And ABC's TJ Holmes is here, and we know this is such a popular game.
It's hard to put in perspective. The game is actually free to play, but it makes hundreds of millions of dollars a month. How, right? And Robin, how? In-app purchases made by its 100 million plus players. That's a lot of people, a lot of money, a lot of usernames, passwords, and personal information for the taking.
Fortnite, the uber popular video game, drawing in 125 million players. From kids to celebrities like Joe Jonas and Steelers wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster.
I'm at this party right now, and all I'm thinking about is Fortnite.
It's a competitive shooting game where you fight to survive as your play space slowly shrinks, forcing people into contact. You can play with friends or strangers, speaking with them over a headset. In May, the game took in $318 million. And while it's a free-to-play game, people are spending big bucks for accessories for their players. And where there's big money, there's potential for scams. This 13-year-old spent more than $300 of his own money on the game to buy his avatar cool clothes, called skins, and accessories. But recently, another gamer convinced the teen to give him his username and password, with the promise that the gamer would give him more skins.
He gave me his email and password, and then he said, don't log in, but I'm just giving proof that I'm not gonna scam you. I never got to log in again. They switched my password and everything.
And since Mom Amy's credit card number was attached to the game, the scammer had access to that too for purchases within the game. And for an added insult, the scammer killed off the teen's character, in which he had invested hundreds of dollars.
I feel sorry for him, but I also have told him it's a lesson learned.
Next up on the list, we have a news channel that talks about how Fortnite has gone too far. So there are several people on their show that make Fortnite look really bad. They mentioned that it has been banned in many schools, which it has, but they mostly just show the negative sides of Fortnite. One of the moms even says that Fortnite disconnects kids from the real world. She probably means that in a bad way because a lot of people like to play games when their day isn't going well, which doesn't really seem wrong. But anyways, let's roll the clip.
Yeah, I didn't start playing until Drake started playing, so you can totally blame him on this one. But hooked might be an understatement. This is one of those viral games that is literally sucking productivity out of schools, out of workplaces, and you can forget trying to have a conversation at home.
Everyone's playing Fortnite. You can play from the luxury of your living room or like from your desk at school, hiding from the teacher.
Hiding from the teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gotten so bad, some school districts are blocking the game from school Wi-Fi.
It's frustrating. It's become a frustration in my home. They're so consumed in this game. They're disconnected from the real world.
Experts say the game is designed to keep players coming back with in-app purchases, interactions with friends, and its unpredictability. President Trump recently met with video game industry leaders over ongoing concerns about violence. The World Health Organization classifying gaming disorders as a mental health problem. We reached out to the game's publisher for a statement. They said while they don't discuss financials, Fortnite has more than 45 million players. Another technological obsession battling for our attention.
Now, this morning, some good news for parents, some bad news from Fortniters. The servers have been down overnight. And parents, if you want to see something eye-opening, there is a way that you can check usage. You go to your settings here, and this is where you're going to go into battery. So that's settings. You're going to find battery right here. This is going to tell you the apps that you use the most, and then wait for it. It loads. Right here, you go to last 5 days, Fortnite. 14.4 hours on the screen. That's got to be
loser.
That's got to be like. Don't say that too loud. Don't say that too loud.
Scotty, we're worried about you.
If I was in New York, I would hand you this phone and you guys could delete it.
But Scotty, it's research, buddy, for your story. You had no choice.
Journalistic enterprise.
Yes.
All right, I saved the best for last, but first, I have a quick challenge that'll only take 5 seconds to complete. So if you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just give it a try, it really works. And now let's get into number 1 on the list. Next up on the list, we have a mom who really goes crazy over Fortnite. It seems like her son just won't stop playing it, and the mom can't handle it anymore. So what happens in this clip is the mom goes on a rant explaining how her son is desperate for V-Bucks and how Fortnite controls him. You can sort of see where this mom is coming from, but then she takes it way too far and asks Epic Games to call her and make a deal with her. I don't know what she expects to happen from this, but this clip is really hilarious. So now let's check it out.
Whoever created Fortnite, whoever you are out there, I need you to know what you're doing to parents across the globe, okay? Because your game has completely taken over and our children have become total addicts, okay? And I know that it's my job to make sure I know how many hours a day he's playing and this, that, and the other thing. I get that. I'm monitoring, okay? But this child is continuously coming to ask me for money to buy virtual products in your game. Virtual skins, virtual jackets, virtual dance moves, these things that are not tangible, that nobody's actually going to get. It's just some made up thing in a game. And then he says to me, well, Mom, there's only 13 hours left, or I'm not going to be able to buy this skin. I have to do it now. They're going to take it away. I won't be able to do it. It's a one-time only sale. I have to do it now. And I said, you need to stop. We are done. We are not having this conversation. No, nothing. You're not getting anything. And he looked at me and he says, Mom, do you remember when we were in church last week and the man was asking for bread because he needed to be fed, and Jesus said all you need to do is ask and you shall receive? He is trying to use Bible verses to get me to buy him Fortnite skins. He has lost his ever-loving mind. I would really like the people who created this Fortnite to call me, because we need to talk about what you need to do for us parents, because this game is driving us up a wall. I know you're all billionaires now, okay? But but you need to do something for us because this is making us crazy. This Fortnite, we got to do something. We got to make a deal here, okay? I know it's not going to go away, but somebody from over there, call me. We got to make a deal, all right? Because I can ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. He has lost his ever-loving mind. I am so done with Fortnite.
If you enjoyed the video, slap that like button, subscribe if you're new, and feel free to join my Discord link below. But one last thing, subscribe to my friend's channel on screen. But other than that, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.